Yeah, this is dedicated to my homie Money always. Because it's sunny always. Let's go. West Coast in the 5W20. My motor keeps running. Who the fuck is that sounding like he Paul Bunyan? Cause you can hear it when he coming. It sounds so good like food on my stomach. You won't starve me because I'm gon' eat. I fuck this shit up like it's house party 3. You stepping in my way, I'm causing mass destruction. 49 laws of power, you ain't nothing. From sunny California, you gon' always love my brother. It's peace and black love to each and one another. Love your sisters and brothers just like I do. They know I'm a fly dude whenever I slide through. Like skates with no brakes. Gon' always get my cake, my salad and my bread, my lettuce and my steak. Cause I be damned if I say I ain't, hey, I'ma rob your bitch ass and I'll be upstate. Up the river for a couple decades. But even so, they'll never kill my wave. I'm the light you see, cause Jesus Christ in me. Don't mean to talk about religion on this beat, cause if I do, don't give a fuck if you don't like it. It's Mr. Pyromaniac, the clash of the titans rule the universe like a supernova when it bursts. Cause I'm the brightest in the sky to the naked eye, so why can't you see me? I'm not up on your TV, tired of giving you freebies. My music give you the heebie-jeebies. It's goosebumps and chills that you feel. I got the skills to kill and pay the bills, so check it. Nobody dope as me on the record. I got a bounce like a flow that get you two-stepping. So hit the dance floor, you drink in your hand. Let's have a hell of a night when we go hit the town. I'm down. I am the mastermind with the faster rhymes, the up-tempo skills that got you blasting minds. Great minds think alike, this the shit that you like. Use a bitch that's on dick like dick on a dike. I'm up late night like I'm Dick Van Dyke, cause I dream a genie, wanna give her this thingy. No nigga night, just know I'm feeling alright. Cause I know I get lucky, I play my cards right. Stepping out the night, smelling good, looking like new money. Too many hoes in my face, so could you move, honey? I'm Dino G at the Y2AYG, honey. I'm from the coast where my niggas smoke weed, honey. Low riders and khaki, sunny with palm trees, money.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up, and come get a dub.
Hey, girl, hey. What's up, 2K community? It's your girl, Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting five. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Huff in at the power forward position. And for Atlanta, Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Risache. And he buries his first look.
It's always good to see Risache mixing it up down low.
And here's New York now. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Here's Risache after the basket by New York on the other end. Offensive rebound, Okongwu. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Wells. He picked up 15 in their last win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Here's Risache. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Jalen Brunson. Pittsburgh.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Hawks, Jalen Johnson. One shot.
Free throw drops for Johnson, and six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base, extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
From the line, Young can't hit. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Out to Bridges. That one goes. Count it.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Young against Brunson. Here's Okongwu, right wing. Goes back up. And Risache, the bucket on the assist from Okongwu. Risache's got his second basket of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Wells. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Daniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Huff. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And that one's good for Brunson.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Misses in close. Fast break, New York. Here's Huff. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Young with it. 33 points last game. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Scott's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Outside Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the regular season is almost over, Doris. What are you honed in on tonight?
I think, Brian, whether we're talking about pre-All-Star break where things can get a little wonky or maybe the start of the season, to me, the best teams, regardless of the time of the year it is, they are focused on staying true to their habits and remaining competitively tough. Because I don't care if you're playing guys outside the rotation that are normal, those guys have got to bring great effort. The standard should be met nightly regardless of the circumstance.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Wells. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Over to the wing. Back to Daniels. And he slams it in one-handed.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for OG Anunoby.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Simmons. Back to Bridges. Now here's Achua. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achua. He has elevated this aspect of his game.
Here's Gay. LeVert outside. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now MP. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Nance. To the inside. Achua with a steal. Fast break, New York. Here's Scott. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now here's LeVert. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. There's Young with the 3. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And a look now at the point guards leading the way in assists in the last 10 games. Trae Young, 4th.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Of course, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
First free throw is good. Krejci's checked in for Trae Young. And both free throws good for MP. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
MP inside. Achua for 3. Drills it from deep. Achua's got 6.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
LeVert goes against Bridges. The rebound by Simmons. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Pass to Krejci. Back to man. LeVert outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 4 on the clock. He shoots a 3. Gay misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Anunoby. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah,
stupid.
the hard
How you
part
feeling,
is he
B?
was
Good
never
morning,
able
bro.
to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside man. The rebound by Bridges. For New York, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And slam dunk by Simmons.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. LeVert passes to Krejci. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
It could go. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks out in front. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got MP, also Jalen Brunson out there, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Knicks. And some solid defense from Towns. Brunson passes to Towns, and it's in there. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. From deep, MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
The 3 from Rizachet hits the trifecta. Rizachet's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Johnson. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Huff. Shoots over Johnson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And Atlanta making a change here. Young's checked in. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. You look at Okongwu, an effective scorer, 3rd in the NBA.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Young against Brunson. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
New York leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. Okongwu on him. And the shot's good. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Here's Scott following the score by Atlanta. Over to the left wing, down low. And there's Towns on the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
There's Young with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Wells misses. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Rizachet. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. And it's powered home by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. The 3. And Atlanta misses again.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
Brunson against Young. Lets it go from deep. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's Brunson, and it's New York with another.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Now here's MP. He has 7. Got a piece of it. Here's Daniels. To the wing on the left. MP with the block. And he gets it back. Yes, it's good. Now just a 5-point New York lead. And the Knicks call time here.
New York timeout. It's time for team serve.
As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Knicks. Final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course, Atlanta, they're holding on to the 7th seed.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now here's LeVert, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Gay. Outside man. Here's Gay. Back to man. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Terrence Mann. One shot.
Knicks leading by 4. Here's Brunson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Larry Nance picks one up.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Brunson. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches a point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Young with it. 10 points for him. They get it back.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
Knicks leading by 4. Outside Brunson. Over Young. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Inside, it's Trae Young.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Brunson against Young. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Krejci's checked in for the Hawks. That free throw good from Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Here goes Trae. Outside man, puts up a 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
And he makes it. Bridges has got 6.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
The teardrop. Young misses. Knicks leading by 9. And the basket by Bridges. Give him 8 points now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Nance. 5 to shoot. Here's LeVert. Can they get it? And it's New York with a rebound. Last time they met was in New York.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the New York Knicks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. It's got a whole nother half. I'm so excited.
And Kenny, what you think about Atlanta?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young, and it's Ricochet in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 15-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Here's Ricochet. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And how about the skill of Ricochet? Able to outwork the contact and finish what he started.
And out on the wings, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Ricochet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
Knicks leading by 12. Right side Simmons. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Young. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Young looking over the floor. The kick out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Simmons.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
I am simply...
God damn. That's what I'm saying. This is why I hate your dumb ass. What I'm saying, bro, you were just chilling in the fucking grass, bro. The fuck you go from chilling in the grass to just barking at somebody? Like, god damn, bro. I'm ready.
Blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Out to Bridges. To the wing, right side. Here's Wells. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And Simmons gets it to go.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Bridges. Give him 8 points now. Outside Brunson. Here's Huff.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Johnson with the defensive effort. Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. And here's Young. Clock at 6. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Bridges. Offensive board. New York leading by 16. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Sinks the tray. Young's got 15.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Wells, the pass to Huff. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Knicks lead by 16. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Now Okongwu. Simmons defending. Here's Rizachet. Not going to go that time. Here's Wells. It's stolen by Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His second, team second.
And let's take a look at the first-year players who have really brought it on the offensive end. Here are the NBA's leading rookie scorers. Rizachet, number 1.
Every year we see people enter the league and put up points, but he's been in a league of his own.
And he drops the first. Krejci's checked in for Young. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Scott comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Johnson drops them both. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge. You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
New York leading by 14. MP outside. To the right side. Oh, deflected. And now the Hawks on the break for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Rizachet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Here's Wells. 19-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Wells has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Okongwu, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks leading by 14. MP outside. Shot on the wing, and that one's good. Scott's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's LeVert. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
The kick out to Brunson.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
There's the 3. And again, New York with the triple. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Brunson. Chalk up 2 there. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's LeVert. Outside Johnson. And the Hawks with another 3.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now here's Brunson. 24 points for him. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Can't fuck with me in 2K. I used to be the shit in 2K. I'm not even
MP against LeVert. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Bro.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Karis LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
Doris, one thing you can say about Karis LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, B.A., is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Free throw no good for LeVert.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Karis LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 26. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Daniels, covered by Towns. Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. Over Achua. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Wells in at the small forward.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Got it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Riza Shea. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Riza Shea is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
At the line for your Hawks, Riza Shea. 2 shots.
September 6th.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Simmons is checked in for New York. Good on both. Here's Wells. Atlanta with a rebound. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball,
hey, look
the
here.
team has played well.
I don't know if my
and picked
homie
it up.
TV Wells is up here watching, but I'm sorry if you've been cold and excuse me.
Now Young.
You've been like off tonight.
Pass
My
to
bad. So
Okongwu.
apologize.
Here's the 3.
All time I got you.
And
You're gonna
Mikal
be
Bridges
better.
picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The 3 from Riza Shea.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Releases from 15. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Okongwu, no good. New York leading by 19. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Riza Shea. Simmons defending. Riza Shea, no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Wells, that's good.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Pass to Riza Shea. Outside Johnson. Now here's Young. Puts it up from the high post. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Here's Wells. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. From 9 feet out. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Wells. Off target from outside.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated. And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
New York leading by 15. Here's Wells. Inside, Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Back to Young. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Rizachet. 6 on the shot clock. Young inside. It's deflected. Here's Wells. Looking to get it going. Lays it up and banks it in. Wells has got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
He drops it from range.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Wells. Outside Simmons. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Rizachet. From 13, Towns with a rebound for New York. They've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Huff. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Timeout called, the Hawks.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
All right, fans, look who it is. Let me hear you make some noise for your ATL dancers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. So it's Atlanta now. Pass to Johnson. Back to LeVert. 6 to shoot to the left wing. Here's Rizachet. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Bridges. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Both shots good from the stripe. Knicks leading by 18. Here's Wells. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Bridges against LeVert. Pass to Johnson. Back to LeVert. The 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Brunson. Here's Huff. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. Knocks down the long J. Wells has got 13 in the second half.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
The first free throw is good. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
They get the rebound. The shot by Johnson, no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Brunson looks it over. 41 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Huff. Plenty of space. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Mann. Here's Gay. Outside man. To the left side wing. Oh, he tries a 3. Gay misses. Here's Wells. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Whew, Jesus, I needed that. Motherfucking back was hurting and shit, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, so loose.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Miles Turner out there with Walker. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 slot. And for the Hornets, Money out there with Miller. Then it's Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Harden in at the 2. You know, Clark, I've been wondering your thoughts on the possibility of the NBA shortening the season in an attempt to mitigate injury.
Look, Kevin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season. I think 65, 66 games, 1 month less on the regular season would be great. We know load management didn't decrease injury rates, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
And the basket by Money.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
To the inside, Turner passes to Walker. Halliburton against Ball. Outside Turner for the 3. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So that's the game plan. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
That free throw missing. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
The 11-footer. That one a little long. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Money. He kicks to Williams. Turner against Miller. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Miller. RP's Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
To the middle. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 5.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Ball, the pass to Harden. Back to Ball. And here's Miller outside, and the 3-ball is good. 7 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Halliburton against Ball. Halliburton, that's good.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 6 points for Money.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Harden. Halliburton with it, taken away by Williams. Fast break now for Charlotte.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Pass to Nesmith. Walker with it. Back to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Williams with the block. Fast break, here we go. And finished off by Williams.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Harden. Halliburton looking around. 5 to shoot. Nembhard with it, and it's Harden picking him up. They get it back.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fires from the line. Again, the Hornets score.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pacers trail by 11. Timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. Seth Curry comes in for Money. And Miller's subbed in for Ball. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now, here's Neesmith. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, Mathurin. 20 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Gotta love how he stayed with the play, stuck with it. Nice work.
McConnell against Miller. Launches a three, and it's the Hornets another three.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Neesmith finds Mathurin. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. To the paint, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's McConnell following the bucket by the Hornets. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to find out which teams have had the hottest shooters since All-Star. The Hornets fourth.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
The first free throw is good. And over the last 2 years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Now, here is Miller. 11 points last game. Fires top of the key. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The shot by Curry, no good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Down by 12. And stolen by Miller. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Finished off the break. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Hornets leading by 14. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Miller outside, and it's the Hornets another three.
Ouch. outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now, here's McConnell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Down low, here's Toppin. And again, unable to change momentum here. Unhindered, going all the way. That one good for 2. 12 points for Money.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Mathurin. Jackson passes to Mathurin, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here is Miller. 8 points for him. In the corner, it's Bridges. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
4 seconds left, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And so it's Charlotte out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly.
That's what I'm saying. Some people shouldn't, and I repeat, should not be in the public eye. Because they don't have no motherfucking public relations training. Like, goddamn, they don't have...
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Pacers trail by 17. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Williams is out there with Bridges, and there's Money. Then it's Miller, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Here's Mathurin, 5 on the clock. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Harden. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball against Halliburton. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers trail by 18. Nembhard finds Halliburton. The step back jumper is good. Halliburton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Walker. Mathurin against Williams. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. Charlotte leading by 16. Halliburton passes to Walker. Bridges with the board. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Kings in Sacramento. Harden kicks to Bridges. Miller inside, Turner covering.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Outside for Halliburton. Down low. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Charlotte making a switch here. Man's checked in.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Halliburton finds Nembhard. Walker against Bridges. Shot's good by Walker.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
That one drops for him.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
And a wide-open look for Halliburton. Buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's man. Nembhard covering. Man passes the ball. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
And the pass to Mathurin. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Bridges outside. Here's man. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Walker against Bridges. Harden, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
Well, you know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Money comes in for Williams, and it's Brandon Miller in for Money. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
A second chance effort. It's good. Bridges has got 6.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Timeout called the Pacers. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Trey Mann. And Indiana with a change here, too. McConnell's checked in. Here's McConnell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Just his first attempt. Another shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Jackson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
An elite passer. Halliburton is especially dangerous in the pick and roll.
Here's Money. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 14-point game. There's the lob to Jackson. Miller, the pass to Money.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Curry on the wing. Bridges outside. Back to Curry. The 3. And the rejection by Jackson. Halliburton passes to Toppin. And here is Neesmith. Takes it off the glass.
Aaron Neesmith.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. Knocks it loose. Now, here's McConnell. With the floater, it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Tries again, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets leading by 12. Bridges dishes the ball. That one misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton up top, guarded by Curry. Halliburton passes to Jackson. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And Miller throws it down hard.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Pacers trail by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Jackson. In the corner, it's Toppin. Halliburton against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking in for Charlotte, Mark Williams Miller.
Here's Neesmith. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Charlotte out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement. They have a healthy lead to play.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody. With Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so in the game for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Walker. And it's Turner in at the center position.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Pacers trail by 20. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Cloaked loose and stolen by Williams. Miller kicks to Harden. And there's the drive. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Turner finds Walker. Halliburton outside. Walker the pass to Turner. Back to Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Walker's got his second basket.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Here's Money, guarded by Walker. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Walker's got 6 points.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
To the inside, here's Money. Again, the Hornets score.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Pulls up. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but defense, you're going to lose.
Timeout, Hornets.
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Charlotte calls timeout. Man, he's checked in for the Hornets. The Pacers also with a sub. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. Charlotte leading by 19 points. And a deep three from Harden. And again, the Hornets missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 22 is their biggest lead. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And here's Harden for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Jason
Harden's got 7 points.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Outside, Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Floats it up for Walker. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Money. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Passes it to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. The 8-footer. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Charlotte leading by 21. Harden outside. On the wing, man. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Halliburton for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Harden the pass to Money. Stripped away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Nembhard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that's a one-man show all the way there. Great defense, and then rack to rack with the run.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Hornets leading by 18. And here's Miller. 8 points for him. To the middle, stolen by Walker. He takes it in. Nembhard's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Money, that's tipped.
Good defensive awareness that time by Toppin to come and block the shot.
Mathurin for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Harden. Miller dishes to Harden. Charlotte moving it around.
2 minutes.
Williams kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. Pass to Money. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
The Hornets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Pacers trail by 19. The pass to Nembhard. 1:44 left to play in the third. Unable to get that one. Here's Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Miller against McConnell. Shoots from 12, and the jumper falls for him.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Over McConnell. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
McConnell finds Nembhard. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. The shot's good. McConnell's got 4 this quarter.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Miller surveying the floor. Again, the Hornets score. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jackson. Now Mathurin, guarded by Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
For Indiana, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Both good from the line that time.
You know, when you think about Mathurin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Miller with the ball. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Money. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches it from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Hornets leading by 19 points. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Miller, money out there with Mark Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Curry in at the 2 guard. Shot clock at 6. Money passes to Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hornets. To the right side. Here's Nesmith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
That's good from Nesmith.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And so Nesmith nails both of them. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough team.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Inside, Toppin with the steal. Halliburton with it, now guarded by Ball. Halliburton outside, to the inside, Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
Benedict Mathurin, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Mathurin hits them both. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Halliburton against Ball. Passes it to Curry. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton outside, beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Miller, that's for 2. Again, the Hornets score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Timeout called the Pacers. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor?
And some changes here for the Hornets. Nurkic checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for Money. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Indiana also making some changes. Ryan's checked in for Miles Turner. Johnson comes in for Walker. And Shepard subbed in for Benedict Mathurin.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Hornets leading by 23. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Mann. Goes back up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Walker comes in for James Johnson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepard. And Bridges no good on that one. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Mann can't hit. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Walker with a clean look. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Mann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 22. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Turner against Nurkic. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Down low, Walker. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
On the wing, Bridges. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Halliburton finds Neesmith.
Charlotte's foul. Brandon Miller. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Aaron Neesmith, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Neesmith. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Good on both. Charlotte's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Bridges outside. From about 19 feet, again, the Hornets score.
Always looking to make an impact and capable of doing so. When Bridges sees a shot, he does not hold back. He lets it fly.
Here's Nemhard, guarded by Kerr. Now Nemhard. There's the lob to the hoop. And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin is a Skywalker. Obi, insane verticality.
The Hornets shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Fires for 3. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Nemhard, the pass to Toppin. To the wing right side. Here's McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Brandon Miller. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Good on the second free throw.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for Charlotte.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
Yeah, you know what? And that may not seem big, but it's huge. There's a big difference between dropping 2 out of 3 as opposed to getting blank 3-zip.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for money.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Williams can't get it to go. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And he lays it straight in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Mann. He's covered by McConnell. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And that one, good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Mann. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
We must make way for the true future of our generation to come. Take what I say as a seed and plant your tree when you're ready. The sun will appear as your teacher, and your roots will be your foundation. Sincerely, me to you.
He's so heartless and reckless. How did I go let this end up like this bullshit here? So many affected by the powers that I get from my aura. We must protect them, cause can't no one give you peace and love like this, so just accept it. Because your peace and love is so precious. Like that chocolate dark-skinned girl, she was so special, so precious. It's everlasting love, we are rejected. So can I get the interjecting like some lip injections, butt injections? It's poisonous, can't you see we all infected by this prejudice and predatory mind state? Racism is still much alive in the United States, but look at other nations so united while we're practicing hate. How much practice is it really gonna take for all of us to come together so these chains we break? Take this shit off my body and relax your weight, because that's all it takes to get your mind back on the straight narrow path. Get your ass off that narcissistic trash, put your mind on something different and just hope you don't crash. My pen that serves a purpose on this motherfucking pad. Put my thoughts in this bag, not on my sleeve, that's my bad. My sin, it carries weight that you can't take. You thought you had it bad? Well, I got it bad too. Michael Jackson, Thriller bad. You gotta have yourself a heart to give. Don't stop and smell the roses. That is how you start to live. Damn. You gotta have yourself a heart to give. Go stop and smell the roses. That is how you start to live. Damn. It's not a suicidal note, it's just some shit I wrote that I spoke it from the back of my mind. So let me take a toke of this Philly blunder, that skunk. Let's take another toke. Who the fuck is y'all to judge me? Cause I'm so broken and outspoken, a broken soul that's so hopeless. Cause being broken and alone is what keeps me focused. Cause I'm the motherfucking man like POTUS. It's so beautiful, this poetry, it spreads like lotus. And I wish I can go touch everyone that's not woken, cause they hear me speaking but refuse to let me teach it. But I taught my shit on YouTube, the dopest of the deepest, so you can check the creases of my khakis and my verses. The way I get deep in the shit is so submersive. I know that's not a word and shit, put it in cursive. Thesaurus, the abacus, Merriam and Webster. Yo, I can teach a lesson in civics, go peep the ghetto lectures. You gotta have yourself a heart to give. Don't stop and smell the roses. That is how you start to live. Damn. You gotta have yourself a heart to give. Go stop and smell the roses. That is how you start to live. Damn.